So I'm super excited to let you know that we have partnered with TireMinder, and right now we are 70 miles out in the middle of nowhere from the nearest gas station, and tomorrow we have a 500-mile drive that we have to do. So what I like to do before we leave is do a tire inspection and make sure that my tires are good. But if we're 70 miles from the nearest gas station, it's kind of hard to pump them up. So let me show you what I just got. So TireMinder is known for their tire pressure monitoring systems, which we have and absolutely love, and I don't know how we went so long without one, and I would never recommend going without one for as long as we did. So definitely get one. But they just came out with this new RV air compressor, and I want to show you how amazing this thing is. Now, we live in an RV full time, so the first thing that we have to be most mindful of is space. And as you can tell, this thing is tiny. Now, in a previous life, I used to work construction, and I dealt a lot with jackhammers, compressors, and all that stuff. And when you see the size of this thing, you're gonna be blown away by the power of it. And I've seen a lot of compressors, and that's why I'm so impressed at this little portable powerhouse. So let's check out how it works. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is hook up to a 12-volt power supply, and that could either be your RV batteries or your car battery. Some of the accessories that come with this RV air compressor are a wonderful little air hose here, and this is one of the cool things about this. This is a 30-foot air hose, and if you look on the other side, oh, it also comes with a really cool carrying case, but on the other side there is another 30-foot hose. And the reason why you would want 60-foot hose, this RV is 35 feet long, so once we get the power set to the air compressor, we can leave it in the spot that it's at, and we have 60 feet of hose to go all around our RV, so we never have to move the air compressor. And one of the coolest accessories that I love about this setup is a digital tire pressure gauge. You hook this thing up right here and you can see digitally exactly how much pressure you have in your tire, which is critical. Another cool feature about this compressor is the fit and finishes that they put into this. Every little coupler here has a rubberized thingy on it that just feels really good to your hands. It's not really a big deal, but it kind of is a big deal. You know, like I said before, I've been working with compressors my whole life, and I've never felt a nice rubberized thing on there that feels good when you touch it. There's one more feature on here that I can't wait to show you. We're gonna hook up the compressor right here. This is the one that blew me away the most. I hate loud noises, and I hate hearing compressors run. So listen to this, guys. Are you kidding me? This is as quiet as it is. We can have a conversation here. You can hear me, I can hear you. We're not bothering the neighbors. This thing's amazing. Let's see how fast it can air up our tire right here. All right, I want to show you how cool this thing is in action. So the first thing we're going to do is take off our TireMinder tire pressure monitoring system, and this is a transmitter right here, and it transmits the tire pressure from my tire to a receiver inside. Absolutely mind-boggling how this thing works. It is amazing. So we got all this stuff hooked up, and this is a part that I love right here. Usually I have to hold this thing on here, but check this out. This little thing just screws right on here, and once you hear the air stop, voila, you don't have to hold on anymore. This thing used to kill my arms. It'd take me forever. Now, another reason why you would want to have a compressor with you and not depend on the gas stations is because the gas stations are made for cars, and cars go about 40 PSI. These go up to 100, 120 PSI, and those gas stations a lot of times can't air these up. So when you get there, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't even air my tire. Now what do? You gotta find I've spent hours before trying to find a place to help me air up my tires. I don't gotta do that anymore. So like I said before, this has a digital readout. We usually, I like to run about 100, 102. Right now we're at 96. So let's see how quiet this thing is and how powerful it is. I mean, we're at 99, 100. I cannot believe there must be some voodoo magic in this thing to make it work this fast. We're almost up to 100 right now. We'll get up to 102. And then the cool thing, I'll let this thing turn off for a sec. The cool thing about this is we just leave this piece right here, and then we have 60 feet of hose right here, and we can run around and do it to all the other tires. All right, our tire is ready to go. I'm all about being self-reliant. I think that's why these things resonate with me so much, is because I don't want to have to depend on anybody else or a gas station or anything else to make sure that I'm fully operational on my vehicle when we get ready to hit the road. So if you guys are interested, check out our link in the description below. Check out TireMinder. It's a great product, great company, and we love everything they do.